right, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Anthony is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Mourning. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Jordan in at the two-guard spot. And for the Nuggets, they've got Magic Johnson. Dennis Rodman is out there with Porzingis. And it's Mutombo. And it's Stojakovic in at the two-guard. Greg, we know these teams among the best defensive squads in the NBA. This figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
Now here's Porzingis.
Watch the screen.
On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Porzingis. They get the rebound, and Mourning sends it back.
And that is why shooters fear Mourning. He's got excellent instincts for coming up with the block.
Johnson gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Outside Anthony. Porzingis against Whiteside. Here's Mourning. It's the target from 18 feet.
Understands when he should take the mid-range, Jay. Alonzo Mourning, very impressive stroke for a big guy.
For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Rodman against Anthony. Johnson outside. Porzingis sets the pick for Johnson. And the dunk by Porzingis.
This is simply Magic being Magic. Finding ways to break up the D and generate looks for his team.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Jordan. Over Stojakovic. Jordan can't get it to go. Nuggets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now here's Rodman, covered by Anthony. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
The first one falls.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
He's perfect from the line this time. And though the Nuggets have some excellent outside shooters, Clark, they've been more prolific inside the arc the last couple years.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they were an extreme example of that, Kevin. First in the league in two-point attempts, and then dead last, almost dead last, in three-point attempts. Not what most people would think when looking at the Nuggets. And we know Jordan is a master from the mid-range. Whether he's squared up or falling away, you feel like it's going to splash.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket by Mutombo.
You can't allow Mutombo to get this deep. I mean, once you do, he's going to score it with ease.
Anthony, the pass to Mourning. Inside. It's stolen by Rodman. Pass to Stojakovic. Johnson against Jordan. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Johnson against Thompson. And the rejection by Jordan.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it in help defense or on the ball.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Just 2 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. Johnson can't get it to go. Pelicans trail by 4. Anthony left side. Teardrop shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
Crafty down low. Melo knows how to draw fouls.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws of this game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
That free throw good from Anthony. Clark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hasn't it, who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Thompson passes to Whiteside. Warning with it. Jordan with it. Defended by Stojakovic.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Denver.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And he makes the first.
We all know about Michael's offensive prowess, okay? But he's incredible defensively as well. He works hard at that end, and that's rare for a star.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. 3-point lead. And Mourning sends it back. They retain possession. Just 4 to shoot. Second chance shot. Again, the miss by Johnson.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Stojakovic against Jordan. Shoots the 3. And it's Stojakovic missing. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
And you know how that play's going to end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortlessly.
Pass to Johnson. And here's Stojakovic. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
And here's Anthony for 3. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Nuggets have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
And at 7'2", all Mutombo needs is a position near the hoop, and he throws it down.
Thompson outside. Pass to Whiteside. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Anthony, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And it's Rodman picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That's good from Anthony.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
And Anthony drops them both. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Jordan with it, picked up by Rodman. Back to Jordan. Outside against Porzingis. Morning inside. Back to Whiteside. Here's Jordan, and it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot blocker.
The Nuggets have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Offensive rebound, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe so active on the glass.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
That's his first personal foul. 14th foul. At the line for one, Dikembe Mutombo.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
The free throw drops for Mutombo.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
On the wing, Thompson. Mourning against Mutombo. Mourning dishes to Thompson. Back to Mourning. Pass to Anthony. 6 to shoot. Sinks the three-pointer. Anthony's got 8 points.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Johnson, the pass to Porzingis. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pelicans trail by 4. Here's Jordan. It's hauled in by Stojakovic. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Johnson, that one no good. Good work defensively by Anthony. Thompson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. It's Thompson off the drive, and Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Now, here's Johnson. And Denver decides to take their first time out here. And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
A different look for Denver. Greg Oden, he's checked in for Mutombo. Granger comes in for Rodman. And it's Finley in for Stojakovic. Richardson against Johnson. In the corner, Granger with it. Oden with a screen for Granger. Pelicans pull it in.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
To the paint, stolen by Granger. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Here's Johnson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Johnson's got 6 points.
Once Magic gets the ball inside, he's about at the rim. Even the contact, not enough to foul him up.
Richardson against Johnson. Richardson the pass to Lucas. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Kemp's checked in for Porzingis. Daniels, he's checked in for the Pelicans. The Nuggets leading by 4. High post Johnson. 6 points for him. Granger from outside. Lucas with the rebound. For New Orleans, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Richardson trying to break loose. The shot's good from Cycli.
A load to handle inside. Cycli is a guy that makes it hard for the defenders.
Granger outside. Kemp inside. Defended by Lucas. Bucket is good.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
On the wing, Daniels. He's guarded by Finley. Screened by Lucas. Daniels passes to Lucas.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pass to Finley. Now Kemp. Defended by Lucas. Elbow shot is on the way. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Nuggets lead by 4. The Pelicans have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Anunoby against Granger. Anunoby, good.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Now, here's Johnson. He has 6. Pass to Finley. Just 5 on the clock. For the 3. No good that time. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Daniels passes to Shikely. Kicks it out to Richardson. Here is Daniels. He's guarded by Finley. Daniels, no good. Denver in the lead. Granger for the 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Oh, yeah. Finley can do this, too, now. Not just score. He can set up other people as well.
Richardson the pass to Lucas. Here's Shikely. Over Oden, and the basket by Shikely.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Richardson against Johnson. Kempa screen on Richardson. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
New Orleans ball.
A different look for Denver. Porzingis is coming in for Greg Oden. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Johnson. Pelicans trail by 3. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to Shikely. Over Porzingis. Another one falls for New Orleans.
You can count on Shikely to find his points. I mean, he's got a workmanlike approach at the offensive end.
Fox against Richardson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Denver shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
And he sinks the second. 7 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Richardson outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nuggets lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. how you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
They've got Porzingis. Johnson is out there with Peja Stojakovic. Then it's Rodman, and it's Mutombo in at the center position. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
I think you've got to run Porzingis off of his shots. I mean, you can't let him get comfortable because he'll knock him down.
And the dunk by Jordan.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Mutombo. Porzingis inside. Right side's there. Count that bucket. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, at 7'3", not many guys can defend Porzingis. I mean, especially when he's operating this close to the rim.
Outside Jordan. Warning, a screen on Stojakovic. And here's Jordan outside.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that ball.
Johnson surveying the floor. Rodman passes to Porzingis. Over Whiteside. Porzingis can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Jordan finds Thompson. Back to Jordan. Here's the three. That doesn't go either for Jordan. The Nuggets leading by 4. Pass to Stojakovic. Now Mutombo. 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Stojakovic with the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Thompson passes to Whiteside. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Anthony. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Stojakovic. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Launches it from deep. The Nuggets with another miss. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. The defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Morning's shot is good. Denver with the ball. Pass to Mutombo. Throws it up high. Doesn't go for him. The Pelicans trail. And Thompson kicks to Anthony. Back to Thompson. And here's Whiteside. And here's Anthony from the arc. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And that was an absolute bomb. Carmelo showing how confident he is.
Now, here is Stojakovic. Pass to Johnson. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Bobs it up for Anthony. Stolen by Stojakovic. Outside Rodman. And stolen by Jordan. To the middle. Here's Thompson. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Now it's a 3-point New Orleans lead. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
You're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Thompson against Johnson. Outside, Stojakovic hits the three-point bomb. Stojakovic has got it all tied up now for Denver.
And there's that dead-eye shooting of Stojakovic, especially potent from outside the arc.
Thompson passes to Whiteside. To the inside. Here's Jordan. It's hauled in by Stojakovic. Stojakovic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low. And stolen by Mourning. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And the shot goes in. That's 10 points for Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan just glides up the court. It's kind of deceptive. Doesn't look like he's running as fast as he really is.
Porzingis sets the pick for Johnson. It's to Porzingis. Back to Johnson. Clock at 6. Here's the drive. High post try. Good on the jump shot. Johnson's got 8 points.
Magic so adept at taking what the defense gives him. Nice shot.
Outside, Jordan. Thompson, a screen on Stojakovic. Here's Jordan. Jordan with another miss. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Stojakovic. And Mourning sends it back. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Here's Mutombo. He has 7, 5 to shoot. Here's Johnson. Walked again.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Pelican shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Jordan taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Jordan.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
And both free throws good for Jordan. Now Johnson. He's got 8. Pass to Mutombo. And stolen by Jordan. To the middle. And the dunk by Mourning.
Boy, the aggressiveness of Mourning inside, I like it. I mean, when he's this deep, he's looking to throw it down.
Denver calls timeout.
Start it.
Thompson against Johnson. And Mourning sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
For the Nuggets, Greg Oden. He's checked in for Mutombo. Granger comes in for Rodman. And it's Finley in for Peja Stojakovic. On the wing, Granger. He's guarded by Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good from mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. And Danny Granger drops them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Pulls up. Again, the Pelicans score.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Johnson against Richardson. Here's Porzingis. Misses the fallback jam. New Orleans leading by 4. Anunoby with it. And Granger picks him up defensively. Pass to Daniels. Richardson against Johnson. Back to Daniels. Over Oden. And it's Denver with the rebound. Here's Finley. No scoring in this one. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Finley. This one for 3. Lucas with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Anunoby has the open look. Hands it from downtown. Anunoby's got 5 points so far. The Nuggets trail by 7. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple of seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Here's Richardson following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. From about 19 feet, Cycli, no good. Denver's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. To the inside, Porzingis, and good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 5 assists in the game. Anunoby outside. And Granger with the block. Fires for 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 3. Here's Richardson, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Say this about Richardson. He is a fearless player. There isn't an opponent who doesn't think he can dominate or a situation he can't take charge of. There is no back down in Michael Ray.
First free throw is good. And the Nuggets with some changes. Sean Kemp, he's checked in for Porzingis. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Magic Johnson. Richardson drops them both. And it's Fox with the ball for Denver. Pass to Finley. Richardson against Fox. And stolen by Richardson. The kick out to Anunoby. Hits the jumper in space. Anunoby's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pelicans. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in their jerseys tonight.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. Can't get that break. Can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. EA thanks. Porzingis, he's checked in for Greg Oden. Daniels, no good on the free throw. The Nuggets trail by 9. Granger dishes to Fox. Here's Porzingis. Lucas with the rebound. New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Anunoby kicks to Daniels. Screened by Lucas. And that one's good. Daniels has got his second basket.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
And another miss by Denver. Pelicans leading by 11. Richardson outside. The tray. Denver grabs the miss. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Here's Granger, and it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Here's Finley. That one's off. Still out of sync. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Lucas, the pass to Richardson. Anunoby, right side. No good. Shot missing.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it in.
And so it's New Orleans. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back to the action in just a minute.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about a shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. So for New Orleans right now, Michael Jordan is out there with Amen Thompson. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Mourning in at the 5 spot.
Scoring at an efficient clip tonight. Melo in that zone.
Porzingis with a screen on Thompson. That's to Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. The 19-foot shot. He squares up and sinks it. Porzingis has got 17 now.
Boy, coach has to love seeing Porzingis scoring like this. I mean, he is totally locked in so far tonight.
Anthony, the pass to Whiteside. New Orleans moving it around. And it's off from three-point range. The Nuggets trail by 11. Rodman dishes to Johnson. Back to Rodman. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
Look out now. The Worm said, I'm not staying on the ground. I'm taking flight.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Pelicans. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Mourning against Mutombo. Thompson for 3. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Denver shooting the ball at 42%. Johnson against Thompson. Porzingis with a screen on Thompson. Here's Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
Johnson's length makes him hard to deal with inside, which is why he's able to draw fouls.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Johnson.
You know, Johnson is really one of the more unique point guards that we've had in the game over the years. And he's able to do it with style and substance.
And Johnson drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And here's Anthony for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Mourning, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo.
Using his size to get defenses to foul him, the big man, Alonzo Mourning, doing good work there.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
No good on that one.
He's a guy that has some fire to him, both on the floor and in the locker room. You know, Mourning is that guy that loves to motivate himself and his teammates.
Good on the second free throw. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Johnson kicks to Rodman. Thompson against Johnson. That one's not going to go. Good D by Thompson. Pelicans leading by 9. Anthony on the wing over Rodman. Anthony's shot is off. Stojakovic against Jordan. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
On the wing, Rodman. Covered by Anthony. Porzingis kicks to Rodman. Clock at 4. Pass to Johnson. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Mourning's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Jordan. Defended by Stojakovic. Johnson outside. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Mourning's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Jordan. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 14 points for Jordan.
Jordan's got a lot of flash to his game. A terrific guard. Loves getting tricky with his ball handling and creating shots for himself.
Denver calls timeout. Johnson against Thompson. On the wing, Johnson. 12 points for him. Pass to Mutombo. And good, coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th assist here tonight. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Anthony with it. Now, Jordan. 5 on the clock. Here's Thompson. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Johnson in the corner. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Rodman against Anthony. Shoots over Rodman. It's good on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 11.
Yeah, and Mourning just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Now, here is Stojakovic. 5 points in the game. Pass to Rodman. Johnson against Thompson. To the paint and stolen by Whiteside. Jordan looking around. Thompson outside. Back to Jordan. Releases. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Jordan's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pelicans. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for New Orleans?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
New Orleans leading by 13. Outside Anthony. Thompson sets the pick for Anthony. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Poked loose and stolen by Thompson. Here's Jordan. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Pretty good display of strength by Jordan there. Absorbed the contact and still able to nail the shot.
Jordan.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Jordan. The Nuggets trail by 16. Mutombo sets a screen. Here's Johnson.
Johnson with incredible athleticism and uses it to bully the defense there.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for 2, Johnson.
And that one falls for Johnson. So Johnson hits 2 of them. Pelicans leading by 14. Morning a screen on Johnson. Thompson passes to Morning. Over Mutombo. Morning's shot is good. Morning's got 11 points. The Nuggets shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. Here's Johnson. He gets it in there.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Greg Oden, he's checked in for Denver. Kemp comes in for Dennis Rodman. And here are the Pelicans now. Lucas the pass to Anunoby. And here's Jordan outside. And it's Denver with the rebound. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
Porzingis with a screen on Richardson. Porzingis can't hit. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Richardson. Outside Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Great D that time from Kemp. Nuggets have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Outside, Porzingis. The Nuggets moving the ball around. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Well, Magic is simply that good and that smooth. Even while being fouled, he gets it up and down.
The Nuggets have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. Tumbo is checked in for the Nuggets. Finley comes in for Kemp. And the Pelicans also making a change. Dyson Daniels checked in for Jordan. Pelicans leading by 11. Inside, here's Lucas. Finley with the rebound.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Screen by Porzingis. Johnson kicks to Stojakovic. And again, Denver no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now, here's Richardson. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Watch out. Ronnie Cycli, 2 thunderous points there.
Here's Finley. He's covered by Daniels. Here's Johnson. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Johnson's got 13 points in the second half.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Screened by Lucas. Here's Daniels, and it's sent back by Mutombo. To the inside, Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
The big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis. When you're 7'3", though, doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
Now, here's Richardson. There's 1:47 left in the third. Here's Cycli. Goes back up, and the layup's good off the glass. Lucas has got 6.
Boy, you have to put a body on Lucas, or Maurice will destroy you on the old boards.
Richardson against Johnson. Porzingis high post. To the paint. And it's denied.
Impressive seeing Cycli turn away shots. Does a really good job using his long arms to stiff arm scores.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Johnson finds Porzingis. Shoots over Lucas, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Porzingis has got 21 in the game.
Looking smooth with that mid-range J. Kristaps Porzingis, not just a three-point bomber. He's got mid-range game, too.
Now, here's Anunoby. He has 7. Lets a floater go. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. And stolen by Lucas. Anunoby against Johnson. Kicks it out to Richardson. Elbow shot. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Pelicans ahead, up 11. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Nuggets trail by 11. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Rodman. Then there's Finley. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Mutombo. And at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Johnson can't hit. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting at 51%. Really solid. Pass to Mourning. Now here's Whiteside. Here's Jordan. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Smart play that time by Jordan, using the pump, baiting the defender, and he bit.
Jordan. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Mutombo is screen on Thompson. To the middle. And it's Dikembe with the jam. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Anthony dishes to Mourning. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Mourning.
This is the skill of Anthony on full display, able to knock that one down in close.
Porzingis with a screen on Thompson. High post, Johnson. It's up against Thompson. Johnson outside. Here's Finley. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. At one point, they led by 16. Johnson, the pass to Finley. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
First team foul.
Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Finley. 4 on the clock. From deep, Johnson. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 13. Thompson with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Stolen by Rodman. And Johnson now top of the key. Porzingis inside. He's guarded by Mourning. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, all that size and length there. When Porzingis is using his body like this, I mean, it forces the defense to be aggressive.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis. No good on the second free throw. New Orleans leading by 12. Thompson outside. Pass to Mourning. Outside Jordan. Anthony up on top. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Anthony's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Quick thinking from Anthony. He's so good at going right up with that shot.
Inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Timeout called Pelicans.
Now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let it hear it. T-shirt time, everyone. Let's get loud.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I was able to listen in with what George Karl was saying to his team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Thompson outside. Pass to Mourning. Here is Whiteside. Shot from 12. Jordan can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail by 12. Finley the pass to Johnson. Now Finley. Johnson outside. Porzingis high post. Over Mourning. Porzingis can't hit. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Thompson finds Jordan. Takes a shot at the elbow. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Porzingis inside. Whiteside's there. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. That sends Porzingis to the free throw line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Hassan Whiteside. That's his second personal foul. 13th foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Kristaps Porzingis. 1 shot.
A free throw off from Porzingis. Pelicans leading by 10. Here's Anthony. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists here tonight.
Inside, Anthony runs into some contact, but he stays strong and focused and finds a way to work through it.
Now here's Porzingis. On the wing, Rodman. It's stolen by Anthony. Thompson against Johnson. Porzingis with a screen on Thompson. And it's Johnson penetrating. Pass to Finley. Rodman outside. Mutombo is screen on Thompson. 5 to shoot. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket for Mutombo.
That's just a high IQ pass by Magic. Knew exactly when and where to move the rock.
Here's Jordan. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And he's able to get it back to the inside. Johnson left side. Pass to Finley. On the wing, Rodman. Covered by Anthony. Johnson kicks to Porzingis. No good on the 3. New Orleans leading by 10. Thompson dishes to Anthony. And here is Mourning, covered by Mutombo.
Carmelo Anthony's skills right on display there. Taking that shot right into the defense and knocking it down in spite of contact.
The line for the Pelicans, Carmelo Anthony, taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Denver making a switch here. Stojakovic is checked in. And he makes the first but misses the second. The Nuggets trail by 11. Right side, Rodman. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Back to Thompson. Pass to Whiteside. Mourning a screen on Mutombo. Down low. Out to Anthony. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Anthony's got 25 points in the game. Johnson with it. Outside, Porzingis. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
The outside shooting of Porzingis. I mean, his teammates trust his ability to knock those down consistently, and he proved they're trustworthy.
Now here's Anthony. Rodman with the block. Into the ball, out of bounds. Rodman touched it last. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Drops one in from the wing. And the Pelicans lead by 12. Johnson against Thompson. Screen by Porzingis. Here's Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Johnson taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So Johnson hits 2 of them. And here's Thompson. Outside, Jordan. Outside, Anthony. Whiteside sets the pick for Anthony. Hits it from 3-point range. Anthony's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Oh, how about Carmelo's handle there? Staying patient and creating for himself out of the offense.
Here's Johnson. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Lucas is checked in for the Pelicans.
Number 20, Maurice Lucas.
Here's Mutombo. Rodman kicks to Stojakovic. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Rodman. Pass to Stojakovic. From deep three-point territory. It's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning. Mourning's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Thompson finds Anthony. Over Porzingis. The shot by Anthony, no good. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Count the basket. Porzingis has got 10 points in the quarter.
Boy, that is grown man ammonia strength from Porzingis there. How can defenders stop that?
Screened by Lucas. And here's Anthony for 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Johnson kicks to Mutombo. To the paint and stolen by Jordan. Inside. Here's Thompson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. And here are the Nuggets now. It's a 13-point game. Johnson, the pass to Porzingis. Mutombo dishes to Johnson. Pass to Porzingis. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Lucas has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Thompson passes to Jordan. Outside Anthony. And here's Thompson. A 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Timeout called. Nuggets. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they got to talk about it quickly.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Carmelo Anthony.
Well, I tell you what, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean, the game is looking effortless for him, and he's riding that wave of confidence and momentum, which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Johnson against Thompson. Pass to Porzingis. Shot clock at 3. And it's good for 2. Porzingis has got 18 points now here in the second half.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
Thompson at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for. And so Thompson nails both of them. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Rodman outside. Pass to Johnson. Tries again. Good D by Thompson.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And, guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Pelicans.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Denver getting their last shot to go.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Out to the wing. Porzingis against Lucas. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got 35. Now, here's Thompson. Outside Anthony. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. No good with the triple. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Denver. Taken away by Anthony. Pass to Thompson. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Carmelo Anthony.